Before we get started, I want to make this clear. This video is not about football. So if you're not interested, tune out now. Go and watch something else. Watch any one of the millions of videos that are available on YouTube. Just have nothing. And we might veer into West Ham. Unlikely to. Now, if you're wondering why we're doing this, basically on our Patreon channel, we do something called the Naked Podcast. It was something that our patrons asked for. Look, clearly we do a lot of West Ham content. We've got 3 channels. We've got this channel, we've got the main channel, and we've got our Patreon channel. We do a lot of reviews. We do a lot of talking about footballers, a lot about players. But our patrons said, can we have something non-football to pass on? Can we have a podcast that is just anything, just you two chatting? Life, if you want. The first 2 or 3, I've got to be honest with you, started as a bit of grumpiness and ranting. So we started ranting. So what we started doing now is inviting questions from people as well and doing topics. So it's morphed and it's changing. We do always remain clothed. It's only called, why do we call it naked, Geo?
Patrons suggested it. It's more like a stripped back version of Geo and Gonzo, if you like. So that's what they that's why they suggested it would be called Naked.
There you go. And it is. So we upload a Naked podcast every week over on our Patreon channel. The reason we're sharing this with you now, just in the hope that even one person might watch this video and think, you know what, this is pretty good. I was on the fence about joining Patreon, but if they're going to talk a load of nonsense and moan and be grumpy and rant and talk about films and music and their shopping experiences and how difficult it is to use a parking ticket machine these days, then you know what, I'm going to go and join them on there. So here we go. So, Geo, what are we discussing today?
Well, we've got Percy's question, which we've kept in order to lead us on to the bigger topic, which people know about. It's in the title, probably Christmas. But Percy said, is it wrong to have a Yorkshire pudding with your Christmas dinner?
This is funny, actually. So Mum's coming here for Christmas.
Yeah, sounds hilarious.
That in itself is not a particularly funny part. But she said, do you want me to bring a Christmas pudding? No. I said, no, Mum. No, thank you. She said, why not? I said, well, they're nasty. They're nasty. She wasn't nasty. It's always been tradition. I said, no, I know it's tradition, but I don't like it. And she said, well, I said, there's just better puddings now. There's better desserts. It might be tradition. And so I actually was a bit more scathing than that. I said, look, Mum, there's a reason people set fire to a Christmas pudding. It's going to need burning and incinerating, quite frankly. But you know, I just think there are. So I do think there are some traditions which are important for Christmas. I really do. I think if you decided to start like ditching the Christmas tree and start having, I don't know, start putting an oak tree in your lounge. Not that you could. That might be a little bit odd. But I look. Anyway, the point of the matter is, I said, you know what, Mum? I'll go to the supermarket and they have 30 desserts that are better than a Christmas pudding. So actually, I'd rather go to the supermarket, have 2 or 3 desserts, and people can choose what they want. And she said, well, I'll bring a Christmas pudding anyway. I said, Mum, the kids won't eat it. And I've got 4 kids. Well, one of them's an adult now. I've got 4 children. They can be here. Nanny and Granddad are going to be here as well. I said, Mum, you know, if that'd be funny, if you want to bring a Christmas pudding for you to eat, then please do so. But I wouldn't mind saying that by the time you've had a look at me profiteroles or me caramel cheesecake or any one of the things I'm probably going to put on the table for Christmas dinner, no one's having a Christmas pud. So Yorkshire puddings, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? I think that improves the meal, doesn't it?
Oh, it's a staple for me. It's a must. A Yorkie's an absolute must. I've started making my own this last few months, Gonzo. Yes. Nothing wrong with Aunt Bessie's. I've always just been like brought up on Aunt Bessie's, so the standard's always been there. And I never really eat when I go somewhere, like Sunday dinners aside. But if I go to like a restaurant, I never have anything with a Yorkshire. So I don't really get the whole like homemade version of it. So I don't really know.
Hold on, what do you mean you never have anything with a Yorkshire? What are you saying?
If I go out for a meal, I don't have anything with a Yorkshire pudding.
You just only get a Yorkshire pudding on your plate?
I don't get anything. I don't have a Yorkshire pudding. So the last meal I went out for, I had a shoulder of lamb. The meal before that, I had a lasagna. It doesn't come with a fucking Yorkshire, does it? I mean, it could do. Why not?
No, not the lasagna. No, that is controversial. The lasagna and the Yorkshire pudding is more controversial, I got to say, than the Christmas dinner and Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, but so anyway, I was like, I wanted a big one. I wanted a big Yorkshire, and you can't buy them. You can, but they're crap. They're like frisbees. So I thought I'm going to make my own here recipe. find out how to do it, sorted, and I know it off the top of my head. If you get that tray from Dunelm that's got 4 holes in it for Yorkies, you need 70 grams of plain flour, 100 mils of milk, 2 eggs. That's all you need. Bash. Beautiful Yorkies. Anyway, but Yorkies have always been part of my Christmas Day dinner, and I wouldn't not have them. What do you mop the gravy up with if you ain't got a Yorkie? How do you hoover up that plate at the end? You've got to have a Yorkie at the end to go get all the bits and pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. No, you mentioned it. I think there's so many potatoes and so many other things on the table. There's a lot of stuff to listen. I don't want anyone in the comments saying I'm anti Yorkshire. I was endorsing it. I said you absolutely can.
The one thing I did find weird was it's obviously topical at the minute. Now it's what are we having for Christmas Day lunch. The sort of the shopping list is virtual. It's not quite on the paper yet. The pen hasn't come out to write down everything you need to buy. It's a virtual. As we were just having a chat about what it's in the memory bank. Broccoli was brought up. Now, who the fuck has broccoli on Christmas Day? Is that a normal thing? Am I the idiot here? I was like, broccoli? It's okay. So, no, you got cabbage, sprouts, neeps.
Oh?
Turnip, swede, neeps. Bit of that.
Parsnips?
No, that's parsnips is different.
Neeps?
Yes, a turnip, a swede, neep. I'm Scottish. We
call Christmas
it neep.
Day.
Yeah.
You got some cheek. having turnip and criticising broccoli.
It's a Scottish thing.
Is it?
Piss off, right?
Neeps.
It's part of our culture.
Like Yorkshire pudding.
We love our neeps up there. So anyway, got sweet corn, even peas if you have to. But broccoli. I don't know. And then she said cauliflower. I thought, no, I'm not fucking doing cauliflower on Christmas Day. Pretty much, she listed pretty much every vegetable. There wasn't any vegetable she didn't mention. I was waiting for her to say asparagus at one point. I was thinking, hang on a minute. You only need 3. You don't need 10 different ones.
Hold on. It's Christmas. It's not about need. Christmas is about want. Christmas is about gorging. It's about indulging. Listen, if she wants 6 different vegetables on the table, do it.
Hang on a minute. I'm the cook. She's not the one that does the cooking. I'm the one that does the cooking. Granted, most of them are just a steamer job. Just whack it in the steamer, job done. There's not much to it. I will give you that. But on my carrots and parsnip, I do like to honey and mustard glaze them in the oven. So they get the special treatment. Lovely. But broccoli.
I think you've got to pick. I think she's got to pick her battles on this one. There'd be a lot of things that I would push back on at Christmas. I think I could leave the broccoli. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't push. There's enough other stuff to be fighting over. Just on the Yorkshire puddings. So down in the summer, I was down in Paul Key, and like you get like a wrap, like as in a tortilla wrap.
Yeah. I know what you're going to say here.
Oh, right, you've seen this. I'd never seen it before. Was a Yorkshire pudding was the wrap. So the roast dinner was wrapped inside. Sorry, it's that, isn't it? Was wrapped inside the. Oh my word! Come on. I mean, and the beef was in there, the gravy, the vegetable, the potato. He said, "You want some stuffing?" Of course, I bloody want some stuffing. Not like that. That's disgusting. You lot are rude. Something wrong with you lot. Okay. So yeah, I said I will have a stuffing. Thank you, Mr. Shopkeeper.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've not had one yet. I've not had one, but I've seen them and I'm aware of them. I'm going to make my own one. Since I've got this Yorkshire recipe nailed, I'm going to start to create my own big one and start to whack a bit of everything in there. A bit of beef, a bit of potato, a bit of broccoli, and get that thing rolled
that makes it in a wrap. If it's in a wrap, you don't even know about it, do you? Do you know what? You could actually. I reckon you could make her a wrap. Just tell her broccoli's in it. She'll never know.
Can I just say I'm not anti-brassica family here. There's no brassicas.
They live at the end of my street. They're right trouble. I'm telling you. All the trouble around here is the brassicas at number 3.
I'm not anti broccoli. I like broccoli. It's one of my favorite vegetables. But Christmas Day, no, you're not having broccoli.
Would you have? Okay, because brassica is also a Brussels sprout. Yeah, so Brussels sprout. Now, listen. Do you know what? I'll tell you now, I don't know which day we're going to release this. So what day is it today as we're recording it? Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Tuesday night, we had Brussels. Because they're in the supermarket.
What did you have them with?
like bacon, pancetta. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I sort of.
What else? You can't have just Brussels and bacon. Like, what's the main component?
We have bangers and mash. So
lasagna.
So it's a ridiculous thing. So Jessie will only eat my youngest daughter 9. So you're in Co-op and they've got like the chipolata sausages. Just says seasoned pork chipolata sausages. Then next to them you've got the regular size sausages, seasoned pork. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. I'm not going for the Lincolnshire or the Cumberland. She only eats the chipolata. She's convinced herself she doesn't like the big sausages. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I've even looked. Exactly the same ingredients. So anyway, so we had chipolatas, we had mash, and then so yeah, we made some. I thought, and it was really in preparation practice for Christmas Day. So I thought I'm gonna go with a posh Brussels. So
you just reminded me. I seen something when I was shopping at the weekend. It literally happened at the weekend. So remember we discussed. Supermarkets are a thing we discuss quite often over on Patreon.
Normally rude people in the supermarket are trying to park in them and stuff like that.
How the shopping experience has changed. And last week I touched upon how I don't even know how I know this. I just knew people that would go in, take the receipt from the self-service, go around the shop, get all the items on the receipt and go out with it or go get a refund. What I've seen on Sunday, I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm disgusted or impressed. It's the latter. I'm impressed. This is a move. They were in the Tesco Finest Sausages bit. And do you know how the Tesco Finest Sausages have the tray with a film on it and they've got a cardboard sleeve?
Cardboard on, yes, silver. It's a silver cardboard sleeve, yeah.
She took the cardboard sleeve off one packet of sausages and another and swapped it. So when she scans it, it's cheaper. What
she
a
put
move!
The standard cardboard on the Finest sausage.
Yeah. So she was going away with the Finest Sausages with the cheaper sleeve. Genius! I applaud people like that.
She's got a 95% pork sausage there, hasn't she? For the price of a Richmond sausage.
She's getting the Tesco's Finest Sausages, and she's not paying Tesco's Finest Sausages price.
This is amazing. I'm not.
What a move!
It is. I'm not gonna. I don't.
I was seeing it and I was like,
a bit too scared to do it myself.
I was so impressed. I was like, you go, girl. Go on, lady. Go on.
Wow. Was this done with any stealth or was it quite brazen?
No, because it's confidence in it. If you're going to do something like that, you've got to do it as if like you're meant to be doing it and no one questions you. You start doing it stealthy and you start to. She didn't look dodgy doing it. She didn't look suspicious because she did it with such confidence. It was like almost like she was allowed to be doing it. But if you start doing it stealthy and sneaky, people can see you're up to something. They start going, "What are they doing over there?" But because she did it in one move, put the sausages back and put her other ones in the basket, and away she went. I was proper like,
yeah. I think this is a flawed concept. I was watching. I can't remember watching I can't remember whether it was a box set or a film. It was a couple of weeks ago. But the premise is, right, so I'm watching this thing and they've said the guy's got to go into this restaurant and shoot somebody, right? But he's not normal. It's a bit like The Godfather, right? So anyway, so they're giving her a gun. They said, right, you just go in there, bang, 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 let off 3 shots and then don't panic, don't run. Just turn around calmly and just walk out with your head and and no one will be looking at you and all the rest of it. I don't think you should do that. I think you should go with a balaclava and all this completely disguises. Anyway. So yeah, if I was the lady, I think I'd have gone with the with the motorcycle helmet if I was gonna try and get a pound off my sausages.
But listen, this is just I was tempted to follow her and steal her sausages, knowing that there was Tesco's Finest in a cheaper wrapper. So I would then get the cheap sausages. I was tempted, but she's done the work here. I'm tempted to take them out of her basket when it's unattended and she's stealing something else. I was like, I'll let her do the switch, and then I'm gonna.
Yes, because technically you're not stealing, are you?
I haven't done anything wrong.
No, that's not theft. Taking something from someone else's basket or trolley. I think that's mean-spirited, and I think that's unethical. I don't think you should. I would never. I'd be annoyed. Do you know? I was in the supermarket. Look, Jessie, my youngest daughter, comes up in conversation a lot. Because she's with me a lot. So we were in the supermarket the other day, right? So at the back of the trolley, you got the handle bit, you got a little hook, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Right. So I take my own bags in there, right? Anyway, so we were in Tesco, which is a bit of a day out for us, to be quite frankly, because we're normally in Lidl or Aldi. But I've got I'm wondering if I've got one here. I've got the Lidl or Aldi bags for life, right? And I've got good at it. I've got good at doing it. I'm organised. So they're in the back of the motor. So anyway, so we've got them there on the back of the thing. We've gone up and down the aisle. The trolley's sort of half full, but the bags are on the back of it, right? And anyway, I said, "Oh, Jessie, actually, let's go back there." She said, "Okay." I said, "Look, she likes to push the trolley, but she's 9, best will in the world. She's not very good at it." And I said, "We'll leave the trolley there. We'll just go back a couple of hours. We'll just leave the trolley there and come back." And she said, "Daddy," she said, what about if somebody steals our bags for life?" I said, "I'll tell you what, do you know what? I think those bags for life, I must have had them about 5 years. They're from Aldi. I think they were probably 20 pence each. I mean, they're not good looking bags. They're from a cheap shop anyway." And I said to her that if somebody is so poor that they need to steal our 20 pence bag for life in Aldi, which I'm feeling was underclass at the point. So the fact I've got Aldi bags in. So if we've got Marks and Spencer there, then we've got Tesco, then we've got Aldi, right? So I'm basically my bag. My bags
rung of the supermarket.
I'm scum of the earth, right? Quite frankly. So I'm thinking, and I said, if anyone's going to do that, they probably need them a little bit more than us anyway, and they've probably got bigger problems than we have. And I was thinking, you know what? It's not. If it had been a Harrods bag, I might have been a little bit worried about it. But yeah, anyway, just a little story.
I hate people like you. Don't leave your trolley in an aisle and go in another aisle, leaving your trolley in the way unattended.
I wasn't in the way. It wasn't in the way. I was very conscientious.
It's always in the way.
It wasn't in the way.
It was in the way.
It wasn't
in the way. It wasn't in the way. You were 2 aisles away.
It was by the walnuts. Okay, nobody eats that shit anymore. All right, quite frankly, right. And I mean the ones that you've got to crack open yourself. Forget it. Honestly, I went out with the Christmas puddings, Geo. Right. It was not in the way. If I left it in the broccoli section, clearly it would have been someone's way because it's such a popular vegetable. But
if I was in your supermarket, you'd have went home with a bonus item. People like you, I put stuff in their trolley that they don't want. It just you would have went home with a packet of walnuts.
Well, you say that, but what's happened is I've actually saved you. I've stopped a 9-year-old smashing a trolley into your shins because she can't drive the bloody thing, right? So I'm being considerate. I left
not really. Considerate would be not to let her drive the trolley.
Why are you buying walnuts anyway? What's wrong with you?
I'm not buying walnuts.
You wouldn't even noticed. You wouldn't even notice.
You've parked your trolley next to the walnuts, so you'd be getting the walnuts because I'd go past, take the walnuts, and stick it under something in your trolley and carry on my journey. So when you get home, you think, "Hang on a minute, fucking walnuts here."
I might have done, but I might have thought, "Hey, that's all right. They're finest walnuts." Oh, hold on. They're not. They're the Tesco value walnuts. Some swine has changed the packet.
So I dislike people that leave their trolley and go into another aisle. It irritates me. It's one of my pet hates in the supermarket. I think it's rude. So it's the equivalent of parking a car in a road and going two streets away.
No, it's not. Anyway, you got no moral high ground. You said you were going to steal some sausages. By the way, you not only just any sausage, a fraudulent sausage. You were going to steal a fraudulent sausage from someone else's basket. Just so as they could get incriminated, they would get arrested. You'd be off scot-free. That's like grand larceny or something. I don't even know you're getting away with it. And then you're criticising me for my trolley parking in front of walnuts that you don't even eat.
I'm at peace with my theft thoughts because I have shared the technique on stealing the sausages with people on here, so they can upgrade their sausages for free at Tesco's.
I'm sharing my technique.
Do you know what I'll tell you what I've always wanted to do, but I've not had the bollocks to do it. Do you know when they're reducing stuff? They've got the gun and the printer.
I've
always wanted to just scan a couple of my own items and just print out some labels and stick it on and take it to the till.
I mean, nobody would. Why would you be that ballsy?
I've not got the bollocks to do it.
No, but you don't have to operate the machine either.
I don't think it's difficult. I don't scan it, and then I don't imagine there's a percentage you type in or a numerical number you type in, and then it prints out the new barcode for you.
Imagine if you did that and you thought there's some finest sausages there. I'm going to reduce them by £1. And then when you got them home, you went through all of that, put yourself in trouble, actually realised that they'd been...
You're eating them, mate. This is not very good for finest, is it?
And actually, you end up paying more for crap sausages.
There's a debate at the minute. When do you put when is it allowed? Do you know, a month or two ago we had the debate, when does the heating go on? Well, the debate now is, when is Christmas decorations allowed to go up in the Gonzo household?
1st of December, not before.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's people on the street with decorations up already.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we had to go on that walk.
Do not like it.
Or did I say that in the previous one? I can't remember which one I said. Oh no, sorry. That was the previous naked where we were talking about people that speak on their phones like that publicly. Yes, sorry, I didn't mention the walk on this one. They sort of blur into one. Yes, she wanted to go. So I'm not anti-Christmas. She wanted to go and look at the houses that had the Christmas decorations up, and one of them is amazing and it's fantastic. I said we can go and look at it, but obviously,
what, look in the windows?
No, just out in the front garden.
Okay. I thought you meant like look in the window,
like a reindeer on the roof and all that sort of stuff. So yeah,
I see that and just think of like utility bill. I think fucking hell, man, your energy bills can be turn that off.
They're not on a pay meter. Yeah,
I see it and just see like money just go out the window on your energy bill. Yeah. Fucking hell, no chance.
I was going to say it's very Scottish of you, but it's not. I think exactly the same thing.
But the thing is, though, right? Decorations in the house, I get it. But decorations outside your house, you can't even enjoy it yourself. You're in the house. you're paying for the item and then for the upkeep for other people to enjoy it. And what you're doing is you're attracting people like your daughter to come perv on your roof.
She wasn't on the roof. That would be irresponsible parenting. She wasn't allowed on the stranger's
roof.
Roof.
That's irresponsible, but steering a trolley around the shop is fine. Right, okay.
Yes, you're allowed to push a trolley around the shop, yes.
A full trolley, which she can't do, clearly, because you told me she'd wrap my shins with it.
She's just slow, and she needs constant instruction. She enjoys it. She thinks it's fun, but on the whole shopping experience takes twice as long if I let her push the trolley. So she gets a little token push of the trolley. That's it.
Well, you need to, next time you're in Tesco, you need to shop and scan. It's...
Sorry. Sorry. The irony is, it actually sounded like you said shop and scam, which is exactly what you were talking about at the start.
Shop and scan. I love it. I could. If I go in Tesco and there's no shop and scan handsets, I'm walking out again. I'm not doing my shopping now without it. Yeah, I'm not doing it without it. I'm not.
You take a stance.
But this is where, by the way, people say, well, how do you get around the self-checkout with the sausages' weights being different? Well, this is where you do shop and scan. There's no weight. And if the Tesco lady comes and checks it, she checks your barcodes. She doesn't check your items. She checks the barcodes match what you scan. So technically, you've scanned the same thing she's scanning, so it'll show up that everything's okay.
Are you sure no weight means no delay? They're not actually talking about the kilos of something, the poundage. So that's a terrible mime. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm sure shop and scan's a game changer, because then when you've got your bags on your hook, I don't need that hook. My bags are in the trolley empty. So when I go along to the fridge and start scanning my fridge stuff, they go in the fridge bag and then the stuff. So I pack as I go. So when I get to the till, all my shopping's all packed. I'm ready to go.
Oh, I see. So you're taking it off the shelves and put it in your bag.
Scanning it and then putting it in the bag. Yes, thank you. And then when I get to the end, I scan the barcode on the till and I come up my total, I pay it and I leave. As simple as that. Happy days. But there's nothing, but it does cause infuriation when you can get a random check and then it comes to say,
Vladimir Soufel.
No, yeah, you're getting a random check. And then,
he's in the beer aisle.
Yeah.
Partying. Hey, come on. Thomas Soucek's not happy with him.
He's in the medicine aisle finding another
a little bit of West Ham stuff. I told you that was coming.
So when they come over and go, I've got to check 10 items. I'm like, yeah, crack on. Then I see them take something out of my fridge bag, scan it, put it in my cupboard bag. I'm like,
we can't do that.
Why is the mince on top of the crisps? Why? Oh my gosh, just put bleach in the fucking fridge bag.
Oh, no.
Bleach has gone in with the fresh meat. What the hell? I get stressed. I can't watch it.
No.
When they go to check the stuff, I have to look away. It's ugly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that. I hope you say, if the bleach goes in with the food, I hope you're saying, hold on a minute. What's going on? You can put the bleach in with the tins and stuff like that. Yeah. That's fine. No. This is shopping common sense. They should know this stuff when they work there. Should be part of the training.
They don't care. They're scan items to pack your bag. They used to have knowledge in bag packing years ago when you went in and there was maybe an old person said, "Oh, would you like a hand packing the bag?" Yes, please. So they had that. That's gone now. They don't have that. It's a case of scan the items as fast as you can, throw at the customer. And do not offer to help pack a bag. Do not do that. We don't have time to help, to assist customers. There's no time for that. Get them out ASAP.
I've got a theory on this. Okay. So this was brought in by Aldi and by Lidl, and I don't have a problem. So the whole premise of them is we're going to give it to you cheaper, all right? But You're not going to have lots of fancy shelves. They'll probably be even stacked on pallets. The reason we are going to do it, we're going to work our staff really hard, but we'll pay them well, but there's not going to be as many of them. So we can't give you all the bells and whistles that you normally get at Tesco. And I know for a fact, because I've asked I've asked one person once, and they said they were timed, they're assessed. Boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
Boop. They're assessed on it, right? They really do. So sometimes I go in there. So I have my bags all lined up in the trolley, ready for them. Boop, boop, boop. I'm ready to go, right? And so it goes on the conveyor belt. And at the point it's going on the conveyor belt, when I'm waiting, I line my bags up. So I say, bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. And so I often say, I'm not being, I'm having a laugh. I'm a bit slow today. So I'm there. And I'm pretty good at it anyway. But my point of the matter is, Tesco have sort of almost got away with it now, because you think, hold on a second, you're now doing the no frill stuff. You've now got hardly any staff, which is what Aldi did, but you haven't lowered your prices. At least they're doing it. They're saying, look, they're not even claiming that you've got the best shopping experience. They're just saying, look, come in here. It's going to be cheap for you. We want you in. We want you out. Boop, 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 boop. Off you go. Right? Tesco, they honestly, they give it, I don't know why I'm picking on them. It could be Sainsbury's or it could be anyone. You know, you think, okay, well, you can make no staff there. You can make your staff rude and untrained and not very many of them if you really want to. But can you drop your bloody prices as well, please? And they do a little token gesture in Tesco. So what they'll do is there'll be one item down the aisle and I say, Aldi price match. Well, that's all very well. I'm delighted that your potatoes are the same price as Aldi's. Fact of the matter is, I'm going to be doing a full shop by when I get to it. I mean, Aldi is going to be 60 quid. If I'm near, it's 150 quid.
Apart from that, you're not too bad. You don't mind Tesco too much.
I don't know much about shopping.
Anyway, last topic. It was meant to be Christmassy. It kind of is Christmassy a little bit. Briefly discussed it, but yeah, I agree. 1st of December for decorations. Anything else? Not having it. And the people in the street are putting peer pressure on me now because they're putting their stuff up. So that was the case. Why is ours not up? I said, because no. And also, happily, the 1st of December is a Friday. So it's like, look, it's a Friday night. It's a good day. It's a good day to do a Christmas decoration. It's not like it's a Tuesday evening where it's a bit awkward. It's a Friday night at home from work. You can do what you want, kind of thing. But the people in the street are starting to illuminate the street, which is putting peer pressure on me. But I'm digging in. I've got another week to go. I'm confident I'm going to see this through.
Nice.
Black Friday. Well, Cyber Monday as well. I mean, what the hell is that? Cyber Monday. Black Friday is pretty much all online anyway, so the whole thing's a cyber thing. I don't like it. It irritates me a lot. I found myself really hating it because it's an American thing, and if American people are watching this, I might offend them here, but it's an American thing. And as I understand, it was like an in-store thing initially, and it used to cause fights. You used to see the footage from America, people battering each other to try and get the television. I mean, there'd be a panel of 100 TVs and 80 people fighting each other, when there's actually enough TVs for one each if they all just stood in a queue and pick one up as they're supposed to do. But it would cause fights and stuff. Everyone wants to bargain. But it was a bargain. But over here, our version of it is A, online, and B, pathetic. The deals aren't even...
No.
Deals. It's like the whole website is reduced to stuff, but it's the same price as it was 6 months ago. It's just in a couple of months before Black Friday, bumped the prices up, no deals, and then Black Friday, oh look, it's reduced. Everything's reduced. Oh, piss off with it. It just irritates me. I don't know why. I hate it. I really hate Black Friday and Cyber Monday and the hype around it as if it's something good, something different, something special. It is not. It's just a massive marketing gimmick, and it just irritates me. It takes the general public for being stupid. Oh, that lot won't notice this. It's the same price as it was 6 months ago. Whack it on, kind of thing. It's just really
sometimes I'm not saying because they won't be sponsoring this video, but when I've got the thing here from when I was doing the Manscaped promo on the other video. To be fair, they are doing 25% rather than they normally do 20% on the offer, and they're doing 25%.
Yeah. So there's an extra 5%.
So yes. So some do it, but what I think about it is, I just assume that everybody knows it and sees it for what it is. So what you just said there, you bump the prices up a week before, and then they sort of bring them down for Black Friday. I'm just I think everyone knows that. So. Now, clearly not everyone, but I do think 90% of people know that. So I would anticipate that people aren't stupid enough to go and buy this stuff. So don't buy that thing that you weren't going to buy just because it looks cheaper. If you were going to need it, fine, you might be better off buying it. But don't convince yourself that thing that you were probably going to buy next July. Just buy it next July.
Well,
honestly.
there's Martin Lewis, the old money saving expert. He has a phrase. I don't know it word for word, so I'm probably going to butcher it. I apologize, but it's a good phrase. He said, if you were going to buy something and it's 50% off, great, get it. You save 50%. But if you weren't going to buy it and it's 50% off, don't get it. Otherwise, you just spent money. You're not actually making a saving. You're spending more than you were supposed to.
Yeah.
So I like that phrase.
That's the three for the price of two. I had it. Funny, I'm down the supermarket the other day. It was oil, and it was I don't need three bottles of cooking oil. I just don't. So. Oh yeah. I think about it. How much cooking oil do I get through? Okay, so I might feel the benefit of that third bottle of cooking oil in a year's time. Forget it. Honestly, I'd rather just spend the £1.40 now rather than spend a £2.80 or whatever the case is.
I will say there is some good deals out there on Black Friday, but it's not even one day anymore. I mean, Black Friday's next Friday. It's still 9 days away.
I thought it was last Friday. There you go. That's how much confusion there is.
It's next Friday is the Black Friday, but everything's on now. All the it's basically November. You might as well just call it Black November and get on with it, because most outlets now just do it for so long. As you can tell, we at Hammers Chat aren't doing anything for Black Friday. We'll do something in the first week in December, like we did last year. We did 12 days of Hammers Chat Christmas. It's not 12 this year. I wrote down the deals. There's 5 or 6, a different deal every day. But people that will visit our shop frequently will know that the mugs are never on offer, because we try and make everything good value anyway. We can't really afford to reduce the prices of stuff.
Well, and we got the top tier on Patreon is 30% off anyway.
Yeah.
So we've all year long our stuff is hedged to
pretty much get stuff for cost price anyway. So it just irritates me. I don't know why. I think it's the whole hype around it. It just irritates me. And your email, my inbox at the minute is just bombarded by all these companies with their shite offers. Yeah. Fuck off.
There you go. I just imagine this scenario just before we go of you going in to Tesco, looking at the finest Cumberland sausage, removing the paper packaging.
I don't do that.
Stealing it out of the person's basket that did.
Yeah,
getting all the way to the checkout to save £1, only to find out that it's a Black Friday deal and you get £1.50 off the finest sausages.
Club card prices. You need to be a club card member to get special offers. They need your data.
It takes so long to bring the app up. So long to then get the app and then the club card. You do the app. Right, here we go. I'm gonna do it now.
Right, can I give you a tip? Click. All right,
I'm doing it. Right, here we go. Bloody hell.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
So if anyone wants to know if I want to allow notifications, no, I don't want to allow notifications. Look, let the festivities begin. This is Tesco, right? I'm still waiting. View my coupons. I don't want to view my coupons. Old. Right now, there's a club. Oh, I don't. That's not the club card, is it? It's hello, Chris. I don't want it to say hello to me. Right. And here's the funny thing, right? It actually says 0 coupons. So it was going to tell me what coupons. It actually says at the top 0 coupons.
Right. Let's patronize Gonzo. Right. Do you know you've just clicked on here? You've got that QR code.
I've got the QR code. It won't let me take a picture of it, by the way.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
It won't let me take a screenshot. I'm sure.
Of course it will.
All right, it did that. No, it didn't. No. Okay, so it's come up. The screenshot has come up as black. I'm going to show you this is the thing, and I think it's there so you can't take screenshots of, because I've tried it when I do my Saturday bet to try and share it. Right, okay. So my club card is here. Right, I'm going to do the screenshot thing. Hold on. Yeah. Look, so there it is. It's black. Sorry. It's black. It will not let me. So, for instance, you couldn't screenshot your bank. Like someone says, can you screenshot your bank details? Well, you can't do that. So it's like a security thing. So I can't. No, I can't.
You got the physical club card?
No.
Well, get one and take a picture of it.
I've got a co-op.
Yeah, I'll take a screenshot. I've got an iPhone. You can take a screenshot of it. I'm pretty sure. I'll take a screenshot and send it to you. I'll just have your points. Thank you.
I don't have my points. I've got my own points to collect. So I'm down on coupons at the moment. I need to save up for some sausages.
Brilliant. I've got my club card.
Smart Betsy's Yorkshires as well might be nice. I might have them on Boxing Day.
Let me see if it works for me. So, there's my club card. Let me dim it so you can see it. So there you go. Oh, that's not it. That's my club card there. So a screenshot.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Pornhub, yeah.
Right, there you go. I can screenshot my club card.
I believe you can screenshot it. I can't.
Your rubbish phone.
It's bloody. Do you know what? Do you want to do with this phone? Right, I needed a new phone. So I got on a phone and I made a big mistake. I've always had the Samsung. They said we want the Google, the Google 7 Plus. This is a month or two ago. Right, okay. And they said, well, actually, do you know what? Believe it or not, it's actually cheaper. I needed a big screen because my eyes are crap. All right, do you know what? Fine. So I moved away from Samsung. I thought, okay. So I said, I could have got the Google Pixel 6, right? So they said, when I get the 7 Plus, it's the latest one. So I did. I jest you not. Less than a week later, I'm watching telly. Google Pixel 8. What? Seriously, less than a week later, Google Pixel 8. What? And I looked at it, do you know what? Technically, she was right. At the point when she said it, it was their most recent model. Oh, you cheeky swine. Absolutely. And so I haven't even got that, not that it matters anyway, but it's I don't use most of the features on it. I can't even do a screenshot properly. But anyway, there you go. Just thought I'd let you know.
Oh, you gullible wanker.
Wouldn't it just?
Bet companies love sending you Black Friday offers.
I'm not listening.
You come.
I'm the cheapskate, mate. I'm the guy who walked back 2 hours just to not waste any additional energy pushing the trolley. So, you know what I mean? Absolutely.
Right, we'll wrap it up there. If you would like to hear and see more from myself and Gonzo over on Patreon, discussing live, we've got a film tier list and a box set tier list coming up. We don't actually know. We don't actually know what we're talking about next week. There's the patrons will ask us to. They'll recommend stuff, and stuff happens in life. And was
it Lewis or was it Lewis or Percy? Lewis. Just for the last thing we discussed, let me tell you how ridiculous it gets. Read out the question, and this is what we had to answer on one of the most recent podcasts. We're not going to tell you the answer, but let's.
Okay, strap yourselves in, Hammer Chat Forum viewers. Would you accept £20 million with a caveat that there is a snail hunting you down for the rest of your life trying to kill you? But wait, the snail is immortal, and if he touches you, you instantly die. They can swim and cross any type of terrain and cannot be locked away, as the acid they secrete will just burn through any cage or box. You could just move to the Bahamas for respite, but you know that one day the snail would eventually show up to take you down. You can choose to accept or reject the money. If you accept, you have to explain your contingency plan for dealing with the evil snail that plots to kill you.
And that's the type of stuff we end up discussing on our podcast. So as our most recent podcast, we were discussing that. We gave our answers to that. Why people talk like this on their mobile phones in public, and lots of other things as well. So if you want a little bit more of that, then come and join us over on Patreon. The link's in the description below. We've got a free trial offer. Haven't we got a free trial offer at the moment still? 7-day
trial.
Yeah. If you don't like it, though, you do have to cancel it. Otherwise, it'll automatically assume you want to continue. We got 3 different tiers. We got addict, mild addict, and a standard supporter. Hammers Chat patron supporter. Honestly, there's loads of different stuff on there. We got player ratings, Anton Ferdinand podcast. I've got a new podcast with something we're really very excited about as well. Opposition previews, breakfast shows. There's so much, and massive discounts to our store. Actually, it's time to join us before Christmas. So if you're going to go and buy anyone a load of presents from the Hammers Chat store, then you're worth joining up for Patreon because you get big discounts.
If you join in November, you're entered into the next giveaway, the November giveaway. Obviously, you just need to be a patron at any point in November to be entered. We enter you. You don't have to click anything. You're automatically entered. Next month's top prize is this shirt, which is match worn by Emerson. He wore it in pre-season when they played in Australia, hence why it's got a DT38 sponsor on it. There you go, Emerson shirt. So this is a top prize, match worn Emerson shirt.
We give away prizes all the time on Patreon. Honestly, prizes, tickets, loads of stuff. We probably don't bang on about it as much as we should.
Oh, we asked patrons to comment on this one, so there might be some reviews.
Have a look in the comments. There'd be patrons telling you that probably we whinge about supermarkets and parking and the M25 quite a lot. But anyway, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed some of this. We really enjoyed doing it, don't we, Gio?
Yes, we do. Anyway, I need to go. I've got to go. Funny enough, I've actually got a podcast on Anton Ferdinand in 2 minutes, so I genuinely need to get off.
See you later. Bye. Bye.